Hello Cobra Kai fans, we have a new poster just released by Cobra Kai series on their social pages about Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 1 teasing Mr. Miyagi's past. We know that's been a mystery for so long, and this poster has potentially given us some interesting aspects to Mr. Miyagi's past. Stay tuned as we break down this video and potentially look at what this could mean for Part 1 as we discover more about Mr. Miyagi's past. So let's go from the left to the right. Now, 3 scrolls, you can see them clearly there. I think these are more techniques we don't know about, perhaps things that maybe Chosen wasn't even aware of, or perhaps this is something only Miyagi and Sato knew themselves. But these scrolls must be new scroll techniques for Miyagi that we don't know about. So I'm interested in what they were, and perhaps these are forbidden techniques that Daniel would have never known about if he didn't even know the pressure points. A letter that was from the USA, which is interesting. We know Mr. Miyagi lived in the USA before he met Daniel, and he left Okinawa to go there, although we still don't know if he's been there more than once in the USA, because if you look here at the bottom, there's a card which seems to be for identification for the University of California, Los Angeles, with a signature, and it says the date May 9th, 1938. Now, isn't that interesting? Because on Miyagi's gravestone, as we know, he was born in 1925, so this date would mean he would be 13 years old, or just before he turns 13. It's also interesting because that's right before the brink of World War II, as that started in 1939. And there's also a passport to the right of this identification card, which looks like a USA passport, as you can see the emblems very clearly there. And also, I think this might be the passport he used to leave Okinawa, or this is his passport he had for entering the USA, which is very interesting, or to even navigate and leave to go to Okinawa. There's so much more mystery here now. Also to the right, this might be an old newspaper clipping, is a calendar which seems, and it says 1959 on it. There's also Japanese symbols, and I'm not sure what that translates, but it's definitely something interesting. I'm sure someone is going to translate that, and we'll probably know what that is before even Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 1 is out. If you are Japanese, or you do know what these symbols mean, what it translates to, let me know in the comments. Now, the most interesting aspects, I think, are left in the middle of this image. Behind the items, we see another gi of Mr. Miyagi's, and I've looked very closely and I can't see anything in particular that identifies what on the gi, but we can assume that Mr. Miyagi wore this. And is that a new emblem to the right, or is that part of a different dojo, or what does it mean? It doesn't look very Miyagi though, although the color is supposed to be white, but in this image it's very faded and it looks old. This could have been the gi that Mr. Miyagi wore when he was first learning karate, or if he even competed, but we still don't know that. Now, I think the most interesting part though of this image is what's in the center. Why would they put this item here, and what does that mean? It looks like a cloth and it has some symbols on it. Not sure what the symbols mean, but how that pertains to Miyagi's past. But if that's a headband, then this gets even more interesting. What could this be saying about Mr. Miyagi's past? I'm very curious, because there's a gi, there's scroll techniques, there's identification here, there's also letters, a passport, a gi, and what seems to be a headband. Now, let me know in the comments, what do you guys think this means about Mr. Miyagi's past? Hit the like button and subscribe now for more on Cobra Kai Season 6. I will see you in the next video.